What's going on, good people? People all over the world. Join hands.
You're gonna have to
join.
It's just one of them days.
Just one of them days that a shop talk goes through.
And it's Wednesday.
My God, it is Wednesday. I need to know if y'all can hear us. Can y'all hear us? Oh, and Instagram is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting on Instagram. Let's see if I can we're going to have to get really, really close. I see Eric Dawkins he's entered the studio. So I am super excited. Look, let's do this thing right though. Okay. Let's do this thing right. This is a special edition. Okay. First of all, please somebody comment and let me know if you can hear us. Okay. Please.
Can you hear me?
Please somebody comment to make sure you can hear us. I see Eric says yes. Let's see it on Instagram. Can you hear us? When I tell you the story of how it has been, look, the enemy, look how we say the devil was busy.
They joined it, but I don't see.
Okay, good. Somebody tell me if you can hear us. Show comments on stage. All right, we're gonna go forth. Do me a favor, Jacory. Yes, thank you. Mokali Fitness. I appreciate you. Okay, you can hear us. So we are doing. Okay, look at your calendar. Look at your neighbor. It's Wednesday. You don't normally see us on Wednesday. Normally you see us on Tuesday. Then we moved over to Thursday. And so now tonight we're doing a special Wednesday edition. And I was going to do this by myself, but we are better together. So I just had to call on my bestest friend, Jacory Prothro, to come down the hill and come help me and join. So tonight, what in the world are we doing? What are we doing tonight on a Wednesday? So this is Shop Talk. This is just a special edition, a Wednesday edition of Shop Talk. And the reason that we did this is because we have an incredible event coming up on Monday, July 20th. It is July 20th, Monday. And we have some incredible artists coming to the Bay Area, like incredible. Let me see if I can change the Instagram layout. I'm going to try to see if I can get the Instagram.
Oh, because they only see half of us.
The preview of your cropped layout. I'm not sure. I've never tried to do that on Instagram, but we're going to try. Instagram, just be patient. Okay. We just love you. You're just going to have to just see half of our faces. We'll go side by side like this, and then you can kind of see both of us. Anyway, so Monday at Yoshi's in the Bay Area, we have a trio. I mean, even though one of the ones in the trio is a duo, but it is a trio of artists commencing, coming through Yoshi's Oakland to absolutely bless the people. And if you haven't heard about this thing, I need you to tune in. I need you to go ahead and I need you to knock on your neighbor's door and be like, you need to tune in, however, how and so never you decide to tune in. If it's on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, Social Cam, Periscope, MySpace. Nobody on MySpace no more. Okay, it's everybody's space now on Facebook. So it is Music Mondays coming to Yoshi's, and the list of artists is short, but the depth is long. Okay. The list might be short, but the depth is long. Okay, starting with Charles Jenkins. Charles Jenkins is coming. I know that he's usually in LA. I don't know if he's been to Yoshi's before.
He's been to the Paramount. I know he's been to the Paramount.
Okay, so he's coming. We're super excited to see him, as well as the incredible Gene Moore. Gene Moore, if you've never crossed paths with him, first of all, he's one of the nicest people you've ever met. He is just such a genuine, nice guy. We just love Gene Moore. And last but certainly not least, and I think they may be headlining. I think Dawkins and Dawkins might be headlining, but I'm not sure.
I think they've been in the game longer
well, sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. Not because of age. Because these are two very young men.
Right.
Two very young men in Dawkins and Dawkins. But we're absolutely so excited to welcome Dawkins and Dawkins. Now, I only see one Dawkins. Okay?
They might be together too.
It's only one Dawkins right now. And so we're gonna wait on the second Dawkins, maybe E is just gonna come in here and speak for A. Okay, he's gonna come in and speak for A, and it's gonna be an A and E conversation. Okay, that's what we're working with tonight. So without further ado, can we please welcome Eric Dawkins to the stage?
What's up?
What's up, Bird?
How are you?
I'm doing so very well. It's so good to see you. I was trying to remember the last time I saw you. I think it was at the Stellars.
Probably. It's been a minute.
In Vegas. But we met on not Periscope. We met on
Clubhouse.
We met on Clubhouse. Isn't that crazy? And
that's so crazy.
It's so crazy. So I'm so excited to have you on here. I'm making an adjustment to my headphones because I'm having a hard time hearing you, but it's not you. It's definitely me. I'm just going to have to hold it. I'm going to have to duct tape that thing. Okay. So, wow. So first of all, welcome to Shop Talk. This is, I think this is our first time having you on the show. And so we're super excited. I see that you're driving. So praise God. We don't expect you to make eye contact. Okay. Just keep your eyes on the road.
Keep your glasses on.
Yes. Praise ye the Lord. Unless you're at a stop sign or a stoplight, then you can,
right.
Then you can dip the glasses and look this way. You and your brother, as far as I know, you're coming up on 30 years. Are we celebrating?
We are beyond 30 years. How about that?
Well, because you're brothers.
We're beyond our first project came out in 93. So we're at 33 years right now.
Wow. Come on, 33 years
in the game. Yes.
Wow.
We're a lot older than we look. We tell people all the time they think we're young, but we've been doing this for a long time. So
come on, good genes.
That's what it is. Good
Absolutely.
Good genes and good clean living. That's what it is. We listen, no stress.
Hey.
No drama. It's like everything is.
Yeah, you got to definitely take that into account is how you're living. Because hard living, you could look at the faces on some of our artists.
It shows up.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, I overstand. I got some friends that I went to high school with that look like they could have went to school with my parents. I'm like,
oh my Lord.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. So
exactly. Wow. So we are so excited, first of all, to have you on here. I just want to ask you kind of like a lighthearted question just to get started. But you and your brother's first and business partners second. So what is something that keeps you all from not killing each other on the road, basically?
Well, I don't know if this makes a difference, but we haven't lived in the same city since for a short period of time we were in the same city because he moved to LA after he got divorced from his first wife. I made him move to LA with me, so just to get a different scenery. So he was here for about 3 years, but we haven't lived in the same city physically since 96. So we're not together. So whenever we see each other, it's a reunion. So we love being around each other. So it's the distance absolutely makes the heart grow fonder. I mean, we're brothers, so we're never gonna be at odds like that. We weren't raised like that, but he's a good business partner. I mean, I couldn't imagine doing it on this level with anybody else. So it makes sense.
I love that. And is it true that Fred Hammond came up with the name Dawkins and Dawkins?
Fred Hammond absolutely came up with it. I'll give you the short story. Okay. When we met Fred, we met him a couple times, but the time that we met him that caused him to, perk up and say, hey, y'all need to be in the studio like yesterday. He was actually going to start, he wanted to start a group, 2 girls and 2 guys. So it was going to be me and my brother, another lady named Liz Lee, who was a good friend of ours. And I forget what the other young lady's name was, but it was going to be 4 of us. And so the group's name, ready for this, was Face to Face. So Fred's company, Face to Face,
yes,
was our name first. He named us, obviously, but then when the group thing didn't work out, the other 2 women that were going to be in the group, it didn't work out. So it was just me and my brother. So he started working on our demo. And during the process, we were trying to come up with a name. some people threw some names around that were just horrible. And Fred literally said, I mean, why don't y'all just be Dawkins and Dawkins? And we looked at each other like, yeah, that's a nice ring to it. Sounds like a law firm. Dawkins and Dawkins.
It's powerful.
And literally from that day, it's been Dawkins and Dawkins. So Fred actually came up with the name for Dawkins and Dawkins.
Wow. I love that. That's awesome. That is really awesome. And what a story that you have a connection to the Fred Hammond. Absolutely.
Fred is my mentor. He's absolutely my mentor. And I never pass up an opportunity to tell people that, like, I'm in large part doing this because of Fred Hammond.
Wow.
Doing what I do.
That's awesome.
On all ends, like in secular and in gospel. So
absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. So I did a little research. So I know that, but correct me if any of this is not correct. You know, we live in a very strange era where, like, people write whatever they can. I can go onto your Wikipedia and I can write whatever I want to write on your Wikipedia.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, wow. It's
wild. It's like it should be password protected or something like that. That's crazy. Yeah. Somebody did that to me and they told me that my net worth was like $6 million. And I was like, where? Yes, where?
Yes. Like, where is it at?
Where's it at? Prophesy to me, unto me.
That part.
So you, is it true you all were born in Davenport, Iowa?
Yes, we were.
And raised Pentecostal?
Yes, my dad was a Pentecostal pastor.
Wow, and your mom was a singer?
Yes.
Wow. And so your brother, Anson, plays drums, trumpets, any other instruments that he plays?
No, just drums and trumpet.
Drums and trumpet. And then, of course, you play piano, incredible pianist.
I already know that.
This one right here. Signed to A&M in 1993, and you had your breakthrough project Focus in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome.
We had two projects before that. So 93 was the project, and it wasn't A&M. It was Benson. I don't know. They may have been acquired by A&M later on, but it was Benson, later out of Nashville, that commission was signed to. And then 94, we did another project that came out in 94 that was still signed to Benson. And then in 98, we were signed to Relativity. They were a Sony company. That was the 98 project Focus.
Isn't that so funny? And then in 98, they were like, oh, it's an overnight success. But you've been working at it for for all these years. Absolutely. So there's a lot of our listeners are PKs. They grew up in church. What was that like for you to grow up with, your dad was a pastor, your mom sang, and was music always the plan, or is that something that had to come find you?
You know what? Me and Anson, growing up in a house that was full of music, like my parents, I have some of the old records that we grew up on now. We would just always listen to the music. So because my mom was musical, she plays and sings, and my dad could sing. He played a little bit. So music was all around us, so it was natural for us to gravitate toward it. And it wasn't, doing it professionally wasn't something that we had planned. We just loved music. So when the opportunity presented itself, we made ourselves available for it. So we were part of a couple local groups out of Ohio when we first started really doing music. But the guys that were in the groups with us didn't have the same vision. They were more local or regional, and we had a global vision. So
come on,
we just kind of separated from them, and then ended up getting discovered by Fred and took off from there.
Awesome. And that's such a valuable lesson to learn early on, is that not everybody can go with you. You can't you can't take people with you. And I think all of us, Ja'Cory is an amazing artist in his own right, and he's got people that were there in the beginning, like we all have, that we thought, oh, we're going to take it all the way to the top. But somebody said, you know what? I'm going to go to the top and I'll meet you there. I thought that was such a good
Period.
I love that.
Because otherwise, you're just gonna be stuck on a plateau waiting for them to get to your level. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go to the top, and I'll meet you there. You meet me up there. And if they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. But guess what? You're gonna be at the top. So, absolutely. I'm gonna. We have a pardon the interruption.
Come on, the other hand.
Your brother has joined. So, come on in the room.
Good day. Good day. My apologies, and thank you for inviting me in.
Absolutely. We're so glad that you are here. Thank you for joining, and welcome to Shop Talk. Everybody, this is the other half of Dawkins and Dawkins. So we have one Dawkins, and now we have the other Dawkins. Yeah. So this is Anson. We are so happy to have you, and very, very excited that you're going to be at Yoshi's this coming Monday.
As am I. I'm very excited about Yoshi's on Monday. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Now, let me ask you, where are you? Because you got some beautiful sunshine coming in that window. Yeah. Y'all must be in Southern California or something like that.
I'm in Washington State.
I am.
Oh, north.
Is in Tacoma, Washington.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're on the same coast, but two different.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. So we still have. Sorry, East Coast, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Brand new day.
Sorry, not sorry.
We holding on to the sunshine. So let me ask you: is this your first time coming to? I know it's not your first time in the Bay Area, but it's your first time at Yoshi's. Will this be your first time at Yoshi's?
Yes, and we are so excited about it. This is like a dream come true to be able to come to Yoshi's in Oakland and be part of the music experience, the history, the great history that's there. Yoshi's with music. So looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And as we mentioned, for those of you that are just joining us, this coming Monday, it is Music Mondays at Yoshi's, and we are welcoming the incredible Charles Jenkins. We are also welcoming the incomparable Gene Moore, and our special guests here, Dawkins and Dawkins. And if you have not heard their music, Dawkins and Dawkins, let me tell you,
you probably have heard it, and you just don't know it's them.
Right.
That's all I can say.
Right. But here's the thing. I sit a little different in the car. I could be watching, Kirk Franklin's Praise, and I could be, going up yonder. And then all of a sudden Dawkins comes on. I kind of lean back a little bit in my chair a little bit.
Down.
I'm like, got to know that.
You know what? It's a different gospel swag.
It is.
Because it honestly, it make me want to, put my window down and flirt with somebody.
Oh, you flirt?
Come on, flirt. I'm just saying, it gives you a different swag.
It does.
To where it's like, okay, the choir sung, church is over. Now I'm still walking with Jesus a little later.
Not a little later. Just a little later.
Because you're supposed to walk and talk with him at all times.
This is true. This is true.
Right.
But I think that your music, if I may, I think it meets people where they are. Yeah. And that's something really, really different. I think from a lot of times gospel music, I feel like I gotta go to the music. Maybe I'm struggling with something, or I'm not quite making the choices that I need. I gotta don't want to make you clean inside. I gotta get cleaned up first. Before. But Dawkins and Dawkins, you all really speak to where somebody is and where we are. And talk to me a little bit about what your writing process is, because Anton, as the rhythm section, and Eric, you as keys and everything that goes along with that, strings, et cetera, et cetera. Talk to me about your writing process. Like who brings what to the table as you all are writing these songs?
Well, it's continued to change over the years. There have been times where one of us would bring the meat of the song, bring the idea. This is the direction. This is what's happening, and then one of us would add a bridge, or add add the harmonies or add, different pieces of the song. And then there are times when, Eric will bring, a lot of times now, Eric will bring a lot of the song. And then, I may write a verse and a bridge or something, but, over the years, it has kind of, we kind of decided, wherever it comes from, however it comes, if it feels right, then we're going to go with it. It doesn't matter who's writing on it.
I love that. I love it. And are you both doing melodies, harmonies, and lyrics? Are you like, or you say, okay, you all.
We both do everything because over the years, like when we first started doing stuff, I can tell people that Anson, I got a lot of my writing inspiration from Anson because he used to do primarily lyrics and I would do tracks, and he would program as well, doing some of the track elements. But that was really our role starting off. I'm coming in with the track, and he's gonna write some lyrics. But over the years, it just kind of turned into me doing a lot more of like lyrics and stuff to what he was doing. Fred Hammond and Anson were probably, I have to say, they were the reason that I started writing, like doing lyrics. But now, like he said, I do this every day because that's, writing and producing in secular. It's like I gotta have a Rolodex of stuff ready. Like I'm pulling up to a studio now. It gotta be ready. So it's just something that I do every day. So when it comes time for us to do the Dawkins and Dawkins process of recording, it's easy. Like I'll come up with some ideas and I'll either send him a track and say, here, come up with some stuff to this. Or like he said, I'll write the bulk of it and say, here, I need a verse and a bridge for this song. Hook is already done. But when it comes to harmonies and stuff, we lend to each other's ideas because, we're pretty much on the same wavelength when it comes to that kind of stuff, melody and harmonies and stuff like that.
Same wavelength, and but let's just be real. Keep it 100. Eric is doing the lion's share of a lot of the material now. So coming up with a lot of cool ideas, and I can just, it makes it easy to when Eric is just kind of pulling ideas and just, okay, I'm gonna come with this. Let's do this. Let's try this, and it makes it easy to pull up and say, oh, I like the way this is going. Let me put my twist on it, put my ideas on it. So, but Eric comes up with a lot of cool stuff. So we just let it flow. We let it flow.
Yeah.
If you are just joining us, we are talking about Music Mondays happening this coming Monday at Yoshi's. And if you're like, what is going on? What is it all about? I want to just play this quick video. It's gonna come in a little loud, so I just y'all guard your ear gates, okay? Guard your ear gates. But it's because it's so impactful. This coming Monday is gonna be so impactful. So let me pause for the cause and play this video for y'all real quick.
Please make some noise for. Need to know now. Gotta know. Need to know now.
Nice.
That's
Let me just say,
awesome.
That song right there is a staple.
Yeah. It's the one. Absolutely.
Period. And I also want to say that I met you guys back in the Bobby Jones Artist Retreat days. I was trying to find pictures.
Oh,
wow. Like 2000.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And it's funny because I met so many great people in Artist Retreat mode with Dr. Jones, and you guys' swag is still swagging even to this day. I mean, I feel the energy jumping off, so I'm excited. very, very excited at what's going down at Yoshi. So if you haven't bought tickets, you can go to yoshis.com and get those tickets. I believe the show starts at what, 8 o'clock
I think it's an 8 p.m. show. So that means doors will be at either 7 or 7:30. And I'll give you all a little insider information. If you book a reservation at the restaurant, like go online, make a reservation. The food is incredible. If y'all haven't been there, it's Japanese cuisine. If y'all like sushi, some people are like, I think feel like you either love it or you hate it. Yes, Eric, I'm all about the sushi life. Absolutely. So
Yes.
food is incredible. Make a reservation, and with your reservation and your purchase ticket, they will give you what we would call VIP seating or reserve seating. So that is really the route to go. Otherwise, you're just going to be general admission, and there's really no bad seat in the house. So you will be fine.
And the sound is going to be all over.
So. The sound is amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And it's really intimate. This is like, this is so great. Like I've seen you all on really big stages, and Yoshi's is very intimate.
Okay.
And so what can our listeners, what can people expect on Monday from Dawkins and Dawkins at this incredible event?
So we're gonna give you a little bit of what we've been doing for the past 30-something years. It's the live experience with us. One thing people don't know us don't know we feed off of each other really well. Anson is absolutely, how can I say it? He's the minister of the duo. Like he'll have a word for you. Sometimes the flow will just be like, hey, I just let him go do what he's doing. We both like to laugh, so you never know what's gonna come out of our mouths. It's gonna be fun. We love having fun. We don't take life so serious that we can't have fun as Christians. And also
Absolutely.
we have a thing with Gene that we started. It's not news now, but we have a group called AGE. That's Anson, Gene, and Eric. So we're gonna you'll hear a little something from that as well. It's just gonna be a good time, some good music.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. So I don't want to keep you all long. I know that you're sitting outside the studio, Eric. I didn't want to keep you all longer than 30 minutes. If y'all have not gotten your tickets, you want to go to yoshis.com. Now, I do have a ticket giveaway, but here's how it's going to work. We're not going to do this live on the air. If you are tuned in, I want you to go ahead and DM myself, Ashling Cole. So you can find me at ashling.cole on Instagram or Ashling Cole on Facebook. I want you to DM me. I'm going to take your DMs. We're going to randomly choose 2 people. Got 2 sets of tickets to give away for Monday night. So super, super excited about that. And any final words? Like if nobody has ever even heard, I can't believe it, nobody heard of Dawkins. If somebody's coming to the show, what's something that you would really want them to take away from even just this conversation that we're having right now, but as listening to your music and what's the message that you want to leave with people?
Well, we are two brothers that have been doing this for a while, and we've been so privileged. We feel like it's a privilege and an honor to be able to sing all over states and some out, but want people to know that we love, number one, we love God. We love our friends, love our family, love the fans that we have, and we love to share the gift that God has given us, and we want people to enjoy it. We say this often. We're not in charge of how people receive what we do. Once the gift leaves us, it's if you like it, you love it. That you don't, it's not on us anymore. It's been our gift. It's our joy to be able to share the gift that God has given us. So we enjoy doing this, and we want to share that with Oakland at Yoshi. So we're looking forward to that. Okay.
I love that. Final words, Eric.
Listen, if you haven't tapped in with us, if you don't know who we are, at Dawkins on social media, and my brother at ADawk, what is it, 90? Or did you change it?
Adolf 56.
Because he Adolf 56. Because somebody hacked him, so he had to change. So I wasn't sure. But yeah, follow us to be to keep up with what's going on. We got some special announcements coming. For our next project and some other things that we're doing. Like I have a company called Pen Credible, which is my production company that Anson's part of with me, and we're signing artists. We just signed somebody, a dear friend of mine from way back. I won't say who it is right now, but we're working on their project, and we're just we got some surprises coming. I will just say that this Dawkins and Dawkins is not people ask, did y'all break up? Like, first of all, we're brothers. We can't break up.
Yeah.
But like, they wonder why we don't put music out so often. It's because we do music because we love doing it, not because we have to do it.
That's
and
right.
We listen to God, and He tells us when it's time. There are things that happen behind the scenes that we just allow to happen, of course, with His direction. But we're never in a hurry to put out music that's not blessed to be put out yet. So you'll hear from us every 3 years, every 5 years. Sometimes it's longer than that, but we're definitely still doing music in some capacity, whether you know what it is or not. We're behind the scenes, but just know that we're always doing music.
Absolutely. That's so great. And I think that really speaks to mindset. When you are doing something with a consumer mindset, like I'm doing this to get paid, or I'm doing this so that I can kick this door down, or I'm doing this because whatever, that is consumer mindset. But what you're speaking on is having a producer mindset and taking what God has given you. God is the only one that can make something out of nothing. That's but He has given us the ability to make something out of something. And when God has given you something, it is our calling, our pull, our draw, our assignment to go make something out of that something that God has given us, multiply it. So I'm super excited to see you all. We will be in the building on Monday. Cannot wait to see you all, hear you all, hug you.
Love it.
Cannot wait. We're going to work really hard over the next, however, if it's not already a sold out show, it shall be.
In Jesus'
name.
We believe it.
Monday, I want to give a couple shout outs. Chester Brooks.
I want that little commercial.
Oh yeah, we want something. I was going to give you a shout out. Tina Claiborne Carter. She's the one who made the video, so I'll reach out to her and make sure that we get that to you. So shout out to her. But I appreciate y'all so much for joining us. And your manager Christopher, apologize to him, please, because I booted him out because I didn't know who he was, and then he changed his name to say it was the manager. I said, who done crept in here? But Eric, Anson, Dawkins and Dawkins, we are super excited. I'll let you go, and we will see you on Monday.
Thank you so much. Look forward to
it. Absolutely. All right. That is absolutely awesome. So let's get us here back to the main screen. Absolutely. Eric is still there. Okay, Eric. Bye, Eric. We'll see you.
Yeah, I want to say they were calling me. They were calling me from inside the studio. I was like, I'm on a call.
No worries. We'll see you Monday. All right. Have a good session. All right.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, that was awesome.
That was cool.
That was really cool. Cool. So, so I want to tell you all a little bit more about Monday, but I definitely want to play this little video. Tina, since you're listening and you're on here, go ahead and, shoot me that video so that I can get it to them, because that video is something else. That needs to be, I'm sure that they'll probably share it on their social media platforms. We'll definitely share it on ours, but that video is really
happy belated. Let me cut in.
Oh, that's right.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Tina.
Yes.
Happy
birthday to you.
Yeesh, birthday.
We love you, Tina, so very much. So let me play this little snippet of a video. If you haven't got your tickets yet,
You better get it.
you better pay attention to this.
Some moments are too special to miss.
No way. This is happening at Yoshi's? I have to be there.
Nice try. We're getting somewhere.
Wrong card! Not today. Yes! I got my ticket!
That video is too
on,
cute.
I know.
Absolutely. That video is too cute. Tina over there doing her good work. So this coming Monday, yes, we have Music Mondays. I believe it's going to be hosted by Stephen Parker. So Stephen Parker will be in the building. And you just never know who's going to show up at Yoshi's to an event like this. Okay. Thank you, Tina. I see your comment that you sure will, and you're very, very welcome. So you just never know who's going to show up. Like, for example, this past weekend, the Escovedo family had their event, and who showed up? Sheila E. Mark Curry hanging with Mr. Cooper. Mark Curry hung out with us. There was a lot of people. So you just never know what artists, who's going to be in the building and who's going to show up. So we definitely want to encourage you all to get your tickets. It is Wednesday, the 15th. Now, I said I was going to do a ticket giveaway. So let me go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Let me go ahead and see who we have here on social media. I'm going to open my Instagram. Let's see if anybody has DM'd me here.
Oh, I see red.
On Instagram. Let's see. Messages. I don't see any messages.
Then you can always do it later too, because they'll probably
on Instagram.
People watch the replay.
That's true. But I'm gonna pop over here to Facebook and see if I have a message here on Facebook. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Kai. Nope. Oh, Jacory Prothro sent me 4 messages. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep looking, but if you want to go to the show on Monday, we have 2 sets of tickets, 2 pairs of tickets. Hey, Laybug 3, we're giving away tickets to Monday night's show at Yoshi's Music Mondays featuring Charles Jenkins, Dawkins and Dawkins, and Gene Moore. Super duper excited. So if you're in the Bay Area, or if you can get to the Bay Area, then you can absolutely come and come see the show. And if you want tickets, we'll give you some tickets. We'll give you
can take a date, so it's just not you by yourself.
Oh, you can.
So
that's true. No, you can take a date because it's or it doesn't have to be a date though. It could be like your friend or your mom or
just a date.
Somebody like that. What's Chester talking about? Listen, Yoshi's finna be on fire. This collab is wow. I will miss it. Actually, I will gift 2 tickets to. Oh, come on. Okay, so we have more tickets to give away. Thank you. That's very 6. Generous, Chester. I appreciate you so very, very much. So you heard it here. We're gonna be in the building.
I mean, you know what's funny is Yoshi's is turning into the Yoshis of God in Christ.
That's true, actually. That's actually really true.
We're meeting. The Holy Ghost is coming in the room there.
Yeah, Yoshi Apostolic. Yoshi Apostolic is like what it's turning into. Absolutely, because we have had so many. I'm
waiting for Ashling Cole to do.
She's working on a couple things. You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Since now we have 3 sets of tickets to give away. Delasia, I am going to give you a pair of tickets. Delasia, I'm going to write you down right here, and I'm going to make sure that we put your name. So what's going to happen is, we're going to put these tickets at will call. Now don't show up now.
Don't show up.
Well, don't show up with with trying to say that you delayed because they will ask for your ID.
What did Tina just say? She said on purpose, but this show
is R&B on purpose. With the shows, is it really R&B?
It probably is, but honestly, when it's in you, that's just comes out. So
absolutely.
That's just like me. I kind of do both. So even if you get my R&B side, you still probably gonna end up getting saved, or
Absolutely. Like I mean, I think that that goes like when I do Tina Marie. I can't I'm ministering to the people. That's why people call me the gospel Tina Marie. I can't just do it and not do it. Okay. So Monday night at Yoshi's, it is an 8 p.m. show, which means doors are either at 7 p.m. or 7:30. Here's the inside scoop. If you want good seats, now there's not a bad seat in Yoshi's. There's really not. But if you want to have a really good seat, make a dinner reservation. Get your tickets like now. Go to yoshis.com and get your tickets right now. And this is for Monday, July 20th.
Go and eat, in other words. And
then make a dinner reservation, and you'll be able to do that also on there. And make your dinner reservation, and then they will give you reserved seating. So while you're at your table having dinner, they'll come around and they'll ask you for your tickets, and you'll show them the tickets, and then it'll be like, "Oh, great, let's go get you a special table."
How you get the little tag with your name on it in the yellow.
That's
paper.
how you get your tag on the thing.
Note to self.
You got to make a dinner reservation. Other than that, if you've ever been to Yoshi's and you didn't make a dinner reservation, you have to wait in a second line and wait for all them VIPs to go through, and then your general admission. And then you're like, does this have a name? Does this have a name? Does this have a name? It's like Blue's Clues. You're running around the thing.
Get you a reserved seat.
Trying to get out of the panic room, trying to look for your name. So, okay, let's see. Lucretia, let's see. No, that's from Saturday. Okay, well.
She'll keep looking. It's fine.
Yep. Delasia, you got a pair of tickets. So we will see you on Monday. And Tina, I will be in touch with you to get that video. And look, Stephen Parker joined us. What's going on, Stephen? We just did an interview with Dawkins and Dawkins. You missed it. You're a little late for the party. That's all right.
But you in here, so.
But you in here. You see, he always has a silver lining, doesn't he? Absolutely, Stephen. It's so good to have you on here. This will be my first time. It'll be your first time at Yoshi's. That is awesome, Delasia. We are super excited. So, Stephen, we just did an interview with Dawkins and Dawkins, and it was absolutely awesome. We are going to peace out now because we've been before you long enough. Amen. So I am going to leave you all. If you're just tuning in, I'm going to play this video for Monday again, and then we're going to be out of here, and we will see you on Monday. Love you too, Stephen.
Yeah, go to yoshis.com. Get your tickets.
Yoshis.com. Get your tickets. You do not want to miss this Music Mondays. And now that Tina has brought that to my attention, or to our attention, I'm actually really excited because it's going to be open to anybody. If you have a friend that you want to bring to a show, but they're like not really churched, or you know what I'm saying? You just want to be like, hey, come to this show and listen to this good music. You just
get hooked on phonics, baby. That's what happens.
You never know how God is going to work in the room, okay? Because these are four: Charles Jenkins, Gene Moore, Eric and Anson Dawkins and Dawkins are all men of God, men on fire for God. And so you just never know how God is going to move. So with that being said, take a look at this incredible video that Tina Carter made and sent to us. And we will see you on Monday at Yoshi's in Oakland, California. That's down there at Jack London Square. Make sure to park in the parking lot and not on the street. Amen.
And be on time. 8 o'clock is late.
Okay, be on time. Be on time. We love y'all. See ya.
Please make some noise for. Need to know now. Gotta know. Need to know now.
Peace out, y'all.